My name is Jeff Ehninger, and I was given a 4% chance to live. I'm a licensed insurance broker in Washington State. My national producer number, or NPN number, is 221-95939. So I'd like to talk about why I became an insurance agent, and then we'll go over more details after that. I was a civilian helicopter pilot, young, confident, sure of my future. I had worked really hard. I am rated as a commercial instrument and certified flight instructor in rotorcraft, so in helicopters. And then everything changed. I got extremely sick. We thought I just had a bad flu. At the time, I was working at a call center, and I was in the training, and I was almost done with the training. I believe I was a week away from graduating and getting full benefits. But I got really sick, and it ended up, long story short, it ended up being something where we had to call an ambulance, and they couldn't move me. They had to stabilize me because my blood sugar was, I believe, 12. And what they found, long story short, I had sepsis, so that's blood poisoning. They don't know why I have sepsis or how I got it. I coded in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. I was given about an hour of CPR. They were actually really surprised that I didn't crack any ribs. One of the nurses asked me if I drink a lot of milk, which I do, and I still do. Recommend that, but it's really not a fun experience to wake up in the hospital and be told all this stuff that happened to you and you not to have any recollection of it. I was out of it for, I believe, 4 days to a week on heavy antibiotics, so much that my body swelled to twice its size. I obviously fought hard while I was out, and I made it through. I made it through that, and I survived. And the doctor talked to my mom, who is a nurse, retired, and told her straight up that I had about a 4% chance to live. And, I'm extremely thankful that I survived this experience, but part of the repercussions are still happening. Years later, I'm still feeling the repercussions of what happened and my lack of planning. So I woke up, and one of the first things in my mind was, I'm going to lose my job. Because they had a very extreme, attendance policy during training. If you missed a single day, you were out. And next thought in my mind was, we're a dual income household. What's my wife going to do to pay the bills? And that kind of thing is really hard to deal with when you're dying, when you're in hospital bed. I didn't know, I wasn't told about things like life insurance. I was sure of my career path. I was sure that I was healthy and that I was going to be successful and make a lot of money. So I didn't prepare for something like this. Nobody had talked to me about my options. I didn't know what I could do for this type of scenario to prepare for it. I was fired from my job in the hospital, and I did not get any benefits, obviously. So I was fired. I lost all my benefits. My wife had to work 2 jobs, and we still couldn't. She couldn't make ends meet. The bills were piling up, and we lost our house where we were living. We didn't have a mortgage. We were renting, but we lost our place of living. And to go through all that while you're dying and while you're in the hospital is not something I'd recommend. It's not. I want to help people avoid all of that. So that is my mission, and that is why I got involved in life insurance. There is options such as what's called living benefits, where if you get extremely ill, you have a good life insurance plan, they will pay out. They will give you money to help you through that. I tell you what, $50,000 would have made all the difference for my family. A little bit of planning, a few dollars a month, and our lives would have been different. I'm so thankful I survived. I'm thankful to be here. But the repercussions of my lack of planning, we're still feeling today. So I want to be there and help you and your family through the most difficult times of their lives. So I became a licensed life insurance broker in Washington State. We work with, what that means is that I work with multiple insurance companies. We're talking 50, 51 A and A plus rated insurance companies. What that means is that I'm able to work on your behalf, and I'm able to get you the best price, the best product possible that fits your needs and doesn't exceed your budget. That's my goal. My goal is to help you protect your family so they don't have to do a GoFundMe, so that if you go through the hardest time in your life, you have a plan to make it easier. There are options out there, even if you already have life insurance, a standard life insurance through your employer or something along those lines. I recommend, and what I would suggest, is to contact me, fill out this form I have online. It's a quick 5-minute form. And we can go through your existing policy and see if there's any gaps. We can make sure that it's covering everything it needs to cover and that you have what you need. I'll do this at no cost. There's no requirement to buy anything from me or do anything. I want to be there for you and help you navigate this with my expertise. There are a lot of things supplemental options that are beyond just basic life insurance that I can explain to you and give you options for. And if that's something that fits in your needs, then I can help you get that. And I would be honored to do so, to protect your family, to protect you, and make everything easier during the most difficult times of their lives. So if you're interested in talking to me and learning more, again, no pressure, no obligation consultation. I have an online form. I'll link it here. All you got to do, it's 5 minutes or less. You just fill it out. It's got some basic history that gives me what I need to give you the quotes and everything. Things have changed since COVID. We don't need to come to your house anymore. We don't need to take blood samples with a nurse. It's much more simplified now. And so all I will do is contact you via phone, set up an appointment, and then I'll prepare all the options for you, and we'll go over those options. And if you're interested in moving forward, we can do so. And it's very easy. It won't take up a lot of your time. I know time is important. Everybody's busy, and that's why I'm doing it this way. I wanted to make a video and an online form to streamline things and make it as simple as possible, because everybody should get this. I have experience in seeing multiple clients that got life insurance and then a week later they needed it. And if they would have delayed, they wouldn't have had anything. So the time is now. It's the best time to talk to me. Reach out, spend a few minutes. Your family will thank you for it. And I wish I would have done the same. And I wish I would have had somebody to tell me that. I also want to give a big shout out to you first responders. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I know your job is hard. I know you see a lot. And you were there for my family and for me. So I want to be there for you and your family. I'm Nice Life Insurance and Annuities, and that's from Symmetry Financial Group out of Swannanoa, North Carolina. My phone number is area code 509-746-8152. My email address is nice.lifeinsurance@gmail.com. I look forward to working with you. Thank you.